What's up, everybody? Jason here. It's Tuesday and it's early Christmas for me. I got the Eminence 75-watt governor speaker that I'm going to be swapping out in this Peavey Vypyr right here. Quick backstory on the last video. I probably blabbed on too much. Basically, I had $300 I saved up that I wanted to spend on my studio. I wanted to get one of the new Peavey Vypyr X Series amps. I got one. It didn't sound very good, so I returned it. So I got my $300 back, so I decided to buy that Sennheiser mic and this Eminence speaker. So that's basically what happened. I'm not going to be using amp sims anymore. I'm going to be miking up guitar amps. I think overall it sounds better, and it's just a little bit more old school. So basically what we're going to do, I'm going to do a quick unboxing. We're going to look at the speaker, and then I'm going to mic up the Peavey and with the new Sennheiser mic, and we're going to jam for about 30 seconds or so, and just so you can get so you guys can get the sound of the stock Peavey Blue Marvel speaker. And then I'm going to try to keep everything in the exact same position. We'll swap speakers and see what it sounds like with this new one. So without further ado, let's unbox this bad boy, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, there she is. Looks pretty sharp. It's a really deep cone. If you can tell right there, it's a deep cone. This is nice and soft right here. I think it's a foam, a really hard foam, but feels really nice. We'll flip this over here in a second. All right, I flipped it over. This thing's freaking heavy. I mean, it's pretty freaking heavy. It's got a beast of a magnet on there. There it is. Red Coat Series Governor, 8 ohms, 75 watts. Made sure I matched up the ohms on the Peavey Vypyr, the Blue Marvel speaker. It is 8 ohms. I can't really figure out what the wattage is on the Blue Marvel, so I took a chance. The amp says 75 watts, so I was looking for a 75 watt speaker. That's the Governor Eminence Red Coat Series. Let's see if I can flip this around without breaking anything. Got your, you got 4 ports on there for your negative and positive speakers. Wires. All right, this is out of the box. Everything on it looks fine. Nothing looks damaged at all. So. The one who feeds your brain denies the pain. See the blood stain. Razor on the mirror, ruler of your mind. Twisted and demented, then destruction is the truth of it all. Feel your skin crawl. You're the one who swerves on the floor. You're the one who's starting this war. Now you see, life isn't free. Needle on the shoulder. Okay, guys, there's the Governor. It's installed in the back of the amp. It was actually quite a pain in the butt. The holes did not match up perfectly. I didn't connect the wires yet, but yeah, it actually took me quite a while to screw that in. There's only 4, and they didn't match up exactly. So let's see. Let's hook this up real quick here. It's positive. Oh, let's make sure. Yep, same positive. All right, let's test her out. Okay, I installed the governor. You can definitely hear a difference. I imported both guitar waves that I just played onto my Reaper DAW, and I want to tell you right up front, and I did put the captions. There was no processing on either one of these tracks, on the Blue Marvel or the governor. I was using the Sennheiser mic, just straight miking it, going right into my Scarlett audio interface into Reaper DAW. There's no EQ, there's no chorus, there's no compression, nothing. The only thing I have on there is a gate to obviously block out the noises. So now I import these waves onto Reaper right here, and we're gonna play them real quick. Let's do the Blue Marvel first. That is the blue track right there. All right, let's play the governor. So you can clearly hear a big difference on this. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is kind of personal preference because I can definitely hear the Blue Marvel definitely has a more low end and high end. Let's mute the governor. The Blue Marvel definitely has more low end, but it sounds very flubby. I don't. That's the only word I can think of. It has more low end, more high end, but it's very flubby. I mean, it definitely seems like a full range speaker to me. But the governor, on the other hand, seems to be a lot smoother and tighter. It definitely has more mids, I guess, or you just took out the low end, the high end, and you're left with mids. But in my opinion, this is a little bit better to EQ with. You may think right off the bat that Blue Marvel, like, oh man, that sounds heavier. Well, I mean, you can always adjust bass, but the problem is it sounds very flubby, and that's really going to mess up your mix. So, I am actually extremely happy with the sound of the governor. It definitely sounds tighter and clearer, and you don't have any of that flubbiness. That's definitely going to be an issue if you ever want to play bass or acoustic through that Peavey Vypyr. Now your bass and your acoustic isn't going to sound that good. That's why they put that Blue Marvel speaker in there. So anyway, let's hear both of these in a mix. We're going to use that same song from the last video. The first one, we're going to do the Blue Marvel. The second one, we're going to do the governor. And so we're going to do 2 full mixes here. Here we go. Okay, there you go. In my opinion, the governor sounds much better. Obviously it's personal preference. I think the governor sounds way more like an actual real guitar, electric guitar distortion sound than the Blue Marvel actually almost sounds like a home speaker, as it like if you would hook it up to your stereo. It does sound better than the Blue Marvel sounds better than an actual home speaker, but it's along those same lines. You don't like if you ever like you ran your guitar through a home stereo, you kind of get that full range effect, which you kind of don't really want. You're just throwing way too many frequencies into there. So in my opinion, the governor is freaking awesome. I'm extremely happy with it. I can't wait to mic up 2 mics to this and start putting some songs together. Because I'll be using the Sennheiser and that pile mic, 2 mics on that Peavey. Now that I got that governor speaker, everything's going to sound pretty freaking badass. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay metal. I hope this video helped out some of you guys. If you ever thought about switching out a speaker or whatnot, just remember you probably will only get this big of a difference when switching a speaker on a modeling amp. You probably won't get that big of a difference in a standard amplifier. That's only geared for guitar. This is a modeling amp for guitar, bass, and acoustic. So that's why the speaker is so much different. So don't be so quick to swap speakers in a regular amplifier. Of course, unless it's damaged or something. But this got a huge difference because the Blue Marvel is a completely different speaker. So I love the Governor. I think it's awesome. I'm keeping it. I'm using it. Thank you guys for watching out there.